Okay, so I decided to make a short video thinking this is going to be probably under 10 minutes just to do two more mean word problems, the weighted mean. That's usually a harder topic that some students want to see more than the six that you have access to. Three we did in class and three were on handout 3.5. Haven't made a video in a really long time. It's bringing me back to terrible memories of COVID time. So I don't really have my good setup like I used to, but we're going to make this work. Um, Here is I got a fancy LED light, little lantern for Christmas, so I think that's going to help me. All right, this is our first problem. Remember, you can always pause me to write it down. It says I surveyed 100 people and the mean Twitter followers was 2,000, but three people only had 10 each, so I want to eliminate them. And one person's data was entered wrong. It was entered as 15,000 and it should be 1,500. I want you to make that change. What is the new mean? So pause the video, work this problem, then cut me back on. All right, so remember the trick is you always have to get back to the sum, which is the n times the x bar. So 100 times the 2,000. That's that sum level, right? And you can make all the changes you want from there. So we have to kick out three people that had 10 each. And let's see, and then one person's data was entered wrong. So we got to kick out the bad number and put in the good number. So we're kicking out the bad number of 15,000, but we have to add in the correct number of 1,500. So really all we did was kick out three people, right? And if you check your weights, 100 minus 3 minus 1 plus 1 does give you 97. And take the time to carefully put that into your calculator. You should get 1922.4. Okay. And I forgot to get something. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to erase. Pause me if you don't want me to erase. Before we do the next problem, remember I had told everybody the video 8, the second part, is a really good video to watch. I do, in that video, I wrote it down, I do partial review number 13, empirical problem with some z-scores in the middle of it, and then I make up another whole empirical problem. Empirical problems are usually, 25% of test 1. Mean word problems are about 10% of test 1. Histograms and box plots, they're a very large part. As long as you practice the 5 or 6 between your lecture notes and the partial reviews and check the answer keys, you'll be fine there. And of course, then you can read everything in the announcements of every other little thing you need to know for the test. But let's do one more mean word problem. I had mentioned in the classroom what had happened to me at Georgia Tech. Let's see. Okay, I think you can see that. When I was at Georgia Tech, so I had taken 15 credits. And when my report card or whatever came in the mail, it said, and we're just going to talk about this semester. We're not talking about cumulative my whole time there. It said my GPA was a 3.0000 for that semester. And all my classes were 3 credits. Meaning I had 5 classes that particular semester. But I had 2 professors mess up and give me the wrong grade. One of my B's should have been an A, and then one of the C's, although I think it was my only C, but one of the C's should have been a B. So once I got both my professors to make the grade change, what was my correct GPA for that semester? Because my position was it wasn't supposed to be a 3 because I had 2 professors make a mistake. Again, pause me. write this problem down, take the time to do it, then unpause and let's see if you got it right. Okay, so remember credits is our N, the GPA is the X bar. So getting back to that sum credits times GPA. I've got to kick out, what am I kicking out? I've got to kick out my B. Remember, a B is worth 3. So remember, that's the credits, and that's that B that I'm kicking out. And I need to put my A in instead. So that's the credit, and that was the A. So I kicked out my B, I put my A in. Now I've got to kick out my C, kicking out my C, because these are all 3 credit classes, and put in my B. Okay, so I still earned my 15 credits. These were just grade changes. I wasn't dropping anything. Pause me, do the math there, put that into your calculator, and you're gonna see, that the answer is 3.4. And yes, that was much better. I was not supposed to have earned a 3 that semester. I was supposed to have earned a 3.4. That is a very big difference in a GPA because 2 of my Georgia Tech professors made a mistake that semester, and I have it on my transcript to prove it. I just don't feel like holding that up in front of the camera, but real life story. All right, so hopefully that was helpful. Now you have probably 8 or 9 mean word problems that you can practice yourself because I think there's another one on partial review. And good luck.